Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Railgan and LaussPompka on Abyssal Reef, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Protoss player whose name I should probably Google, LaussPompka. Represented by NDK and a spinning logo of what I assume is a baby with a unibrow and buck teeth. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is Railgan, representing D.Va from Overwatch. Alright, so a ZvP. I feel like we haven't had one of these in a while. Lots of ZvTs on the channel. Lots and lots of ZvTs, some mirror matchups as well. But this, now, we have a PVZ, my favorite matchup. Figured it was time to bring another one around. Man, I just played a PVZ where the Protoss did some very, very nice Warp Prism Archon droppage on my main and my natural base, and I was trying to stop it, and I tried to take down the Warp Prism, and my queens couldn't quite handle it. My micro was bad, and it turned out poorly for me. So we'll see if LaussPompka can do it, pull it off here against Railgan, a much better Zerg player than I am at the Grandmaster level, and see how Railgan responds, or it could be any number of other things. I mean, let's not pretend there's only one option available in StarCraft 2, which is why this is such a great game. Such a great game. LaussPompka is trying, I think he's trying to wall off both this area that comes from the top into his natural, and this that comes from the low ground and through these rocks to his natural, walling those up at the same time. Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to toss down a cyber core here on the right side of the gateway, mostly walling this section off, and then it's very easy to throw... Actually, is that walled now? Pretty sure that's walled between the pylon and these rocks, so it's pretty good. Pretty good against early Ling harass. Protoss players make note of this on Abyssal Reef, the map with the fish. Look, a fish. There's one. And there's another one, and another one. So many fish here. You know what'd be funny is if every once in a while, like a fishing lure or a net came down and grabbed it and just went yank. That'd be fun. I would enjoy watching that one. Pool completing for the Railgun, immediately beating Queen production and getting 0 Zerglings. He's not worried about early harass at all from the Protoss player, so 0 Zerglings it is. Adept in production for LaussPompka. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I have no idea what language it is, but just based on the combination of letters here, it makes sense phonetically in my brain to say it that way, so we're going to roll with it from now on. What else do we have? We are looking queens, we're getting gas, we're getting speed. The music is way too epic for this stage of the game. Is the Adept moving out? The Adept is actually moving out. Good for you, Adept. Way to be brave. Way to get out there with your resonating glaives, and okay, you don't have that upgrade yet, but still, you have a gun on your arm, which really, if you think about it, should really have 2. I mean, what's the other arm doing, really? Does the other arm stabilize? Okay, we need to see this. When an Adept is shooting... Whoa, here she is. Does the other arm go in shooting motions as well? These Lings and Queens are trying to knock her out, and they're going to get her. Oh, she escapes. Oh, she escaped with 7 hit points and a kill. Great job. Great job there. Man, super zoomed in StarCraft is hard to keep track of. Hard to do. Slowlings moving out for Railgun. Their speed is about 90% complete. They will be ready to rock in just a moment here. Just one moment. Stargate opening from LaussPompka. Is it going to be an Oracle? It's going to be an Oracle. What? I'm not prepared for this. Am I ever prepared for this? Let's be honest. No. No, Falcon. You can say you're never prepared for this. Oracle name. I do have a list. I do have a list now. And the list, Oracle name is Tamara. Backstory is she was a Dark Templar living at Chikoris for a long time. Then one day she was caught kissing another female Dark Templar. Due to the old Dark Templar mores, she was punished to get into an Oracle ship and kill his Protoss reputation. 3 enemies to kill, 2 Dark Templar in love at the wrong time, and a deep secret that is nearly to be revealed. Dang. Tamara, serious business. Did those Lings get through? Oh, crow, that's not a wall! What is happening? Speedlings loose inside LaussPompka's main base. Going after these probes. Can't fight this many. Can't fight 6 or 8 of these. Mothership Core is here chasing them away, but Oracle swinging in. Oh, there's only a queen here. Go. Go, Tamara. Fight. Win. Why are you not? I guess you're really worried about these Lings, which makes a lot of sense, but oh, you had so much potential. So much potential to do more than just kill one thing. Lings continuing to just wreak havoc on LaussPompka's mineral line, just absolutely winging back here into the main base. There are only 4 of them now. Is that 4 or 3? Hard to tell with running Lings. 3 of them here. Railgun is taking a 3rd base back there. Photon overcharge is used to finally clean them out. LaussPompka says, fine, I'll use my last 50 energy to murder you stupid Zerglings. Queen spreading that there creep very, very nicely. Infestation pit at 4.5 minutes for the Railgun. Also tossing in a Spore Crawler, worried that Tamara is going to come back. There are 2 of them now. All right, so 2 oracles, Tamara and friend, perhaps the one in which she has a romantic entanglement with. Gonna try to get in here. It's 4 crawler and 2 queens though. Pretty good combination. Look out! Oh, dead. Dead. Tamara is dead. Friend must continue on without her. Again, Spore Crawler, Queen. Enough to deal with a single Oracle. Transferring drones, though, are free pickings for the most part until that doesn't happen and the Oracle flies up to the sky. Right at us, man. Right at the camera. That's where those things go. So pretty good defense. Pretty good defense there from Railgan against a couple Oracles and an Adept. It is 50 to 49 Harvesters. Protoss player is actually keeping up very nicely, mostly because they look a 3rd base. There's a 3rd base up already here at 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Gee willikers. Gee willikers, Railgan. And carrier production has begun. Whoa! Alright, kicked right here into carrier production is tossing up 4 additional Stargates back home here inside the main base. Going to be carriers. Now, Railgun has a couple options here. He can go for like a mass Hydra play, which is pretty good. He can go for Corruptors with Infestors with Neural Parasite, also pretty good at the same time. And Queens, again, are always good for the anti-air type stuff. So, we'll see what he does. I'm not sure if he recognizes this is what's happening yet. He doesn't have much. Well, now he does. He has a Slow Overlord scouting into this natural base, and he is going to see... Yep, you can see the shape of the carrier being constructed inside that Stargate. See that? And he definitely knows carriers are on the way. What's his answer going to be, though, right? What's the answer going to be for Railgun? And what's he doing? 5 Infestors and Neural Parasite immediately beginning to be researched here. All right, so he's going to go for the Neural Parasite on the carriers. Interesting choice. I am a fan of it if it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. I have seen situations where it just flat out refuses to work, and that is, I mean, nobody likes it when that happens, except maybe the Protoss player who's more happy. Sees the additional Stargates, is exactly what is coming here out of LaussPompka. And Railgan back home. It's time to prepare. Time to prepare. +1 air weapons being researched by LaussPompka. Expanding again is a Railgan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th base under construction. 4th base already up and running with double extractor. And Baneling Nest getting speed. So Baneling speed against this carrier group. I guess maybe assuming there will be Adepts to supplement that carrier group as well, and that is a fair assumption. We've seen that more often than not. The Overlord does get killed by a carrier, confirming his suspicions, and here comes Hit Squad. They're not playing defense. These Infestors are moving on the offense. Where are they going to go, I wonder? Does he know about... He does. He knows about that 4th base that's just under construction for LaussPompka. Question is, can he take it down? He's got Banelings coming in, he's got Lings, and he's got Infestors. He's going to get this. He's going to get this 4th base for sure. All right, are we ready to do this things? Lings go in first. No need for Banelings yet. No need yet. These Lings can handle it. Banelings don't explode. All right, fine. Banelings, 2 Banelings to kill a probe. That's not great. But now Banelings are back wandering into this mineral line, getting target fired. No! The Neural Parasite on the carriers. Carriers killing their own. Oh, no, killing their own probes. That is not a good feeling there. Also using them to try to take down this assimilator. Mothership core trying to murder stuff at the same time. Use the carriers to kill the mothership core. Get it, get it. Can you target fire that way? And the Neural Parasite is starting to wear off. This carrier is full health and has worn off there. And Infestor's trying to sneak inside this natural base, having a hard time as there's an observer in the sky. So that was the earliest Neural Parasite we have seen in a while in this channel. But the 3rd and the 4th bases are gone. Railgan tearing them apart. Lings rolling in, trying to get rid of these probes, but there are 3 carriers in the sky and a Void Ray. That's a lot of kills. For 18 kills on that carrier. I'm not sure how many of those are Zerg kills, right? We don't know, because the mind control was there for a bit. But still, pretty effective nonetheless. Alright, so LaussPompka lost 2 bases, ended up losing 17 probes, which is bad, but is still technically alive. However, more Zerglings are rolling in here like there is no tomorrow. They have +2 attack on them. Really trying to put the hammer down right now is a Railgan, killing so many of these probes, trying to get inside the natural base. Adept warps in at just the exact perfectly right time. Photon overcharge and carriers do manage to clear it out. Again, any Lings? Yes, Lings do manage to get here inside the main base. 2 of them, to be exact, with +2 attack. Going to do some damage anyway. 1 probe dies and another probe dies. Can we get one more? Can this probe get one more kill? Yes, indeed it can, and not another one though, as the entire Skytoss army was dispatched to kill a single Zergling. It's continuing to make carriers. 109 supply worth of them in the air right now. 148 supply for Railgan, happily sitting on his 5 bases and 78 harvesters. Making Corruptors now, tech switching a little bit. So we've got Corruptor and Infestor Ling. And Banelings. as well are morphing in somewhere here on the map. LaussPompka says, I gotta move. I gotta put the hurt on the Zerg player, or he's gonna show up and crush me in the next couple of minutes. The question is, can he leave? Can he leave these two bases that he has rebuilt very quickly in his defense? He does have the third and the fourth bases back, with really no lag whatsoever there. Observer scouting out does see the Corruptor count, says, oh snap. Oh snap, Corruptors are bad. Corruptors doing that extra damage versus massive flying units, which is what carriers are. They were made specifically for Broodlords and carriers and battle cruisers. A battle cruiser operational. Not in this game, though. Rock's getting knocked down by these +2 Zerglings, which is so much better than +0 Zerglings. It's so much faster. So much more DPS than you would normally see here. Pretty much nothing defending this fourth. I mean, I guess there are carriers down here at the third. This is not looking good. This is looking really bad for the Protoss player. All right, here we go. Lings, Banelings, Corruptors, getting that full surround off. There's a pylon warping in, but I'm not sure it's going to make much of a difference here. Corruptors chasing after those carriers, infestors here at the same time. Nobody, yep, just giving it up. LaussPompka giving up on that fourth entirely. Has to defend the third. Force fields keeping the Banelings out of those mineral lines, but Corruptors burning down the carriers. Infested Terrans being tossed down on the ground at the same time. Corruptor count getting killed by the Void Rays a little bit, but so many infested Terrans. Look at this. Look at this number of infested Terrans here. Going to take down everything that is remaining. Pylons are dying. Nexus is dead. Assimilators, carrier, interceptors are getting destroyed as well. 51, 52 interceptors killed here. And Railgan, having killed the fourth and the third for the second time in this game, decides it is time to pull back just a little bit. Infested Terrans, they're not making it home. As you can see, Contaminate being tossed down on the Cybernetics core. LaussPompka tossing out the "you are that guy" who was practicing with Indy? Oh. Yep. Apparently these guys know each other. Apparently they know each other. Did we cast a game with a Railgun and Indy? That sounds very familiar, but it was a couple weeks ago now. Maybe even 3 or 4 weeks ago. I don't know. The Void Rays are causing problems for Railgun. That's why he pulled back. The Void Rays are doing really well against the Corruptors, and nothing else could really handle it. So he's making more Corruptors. He's killing Creep Tumors. Actually, that's Pompka doing that. Railgun is not doing that. Lings going for it. Killing what's on the ground, which is like an Adept. She completely dead. The counterattack of Zerglings coming right on through here. LaussPompka in so much trouble. The Lings ripping down the pylon, but it's going to take a while for them to get through here. As it turns out, more Neural Parasite, this time on a Void Ray. Interestingly enough, look at them absolutely tap, tap, tap through these Corruptors. Are there enough Corruptors to do it despite the fact that they are being destroyed very, very quickly? The answer seems to be possibly not here. 3 carriers still alive. Void Corruptor group is down to 5. Void Ray group is at 4. And Railgun is forced to retreat, but Lings are loose inside the natural base. Cyber Core is gone. Another Cyber Core, well, I guess for upgrades. Also directly under assault here by these +2/+1 Zerglings. But still, trying to push in here is LaussPompka. Trying to get rid of all the Corruptors. There are 15 in production for Railgun, though. 16 right now. It is always bad to have a Protoss army right on your doorstep like this, but it's better when you have 15 Corruptors ready to pop. Lings taking out the robotics facilities, taking out pylons, powering gateways. There's the good game out of LaussPompka. And LaussPompka is defeated while Railgun is victorious. Wow, that was an aggressive play there from Railgun. Just ridiculously super aggressive with the Zerglings especially, and then the earliest Neural Parasite carrier I've ever seen on the channel. Just taking out the fourth and the third multiple times. At that point, I'm pretty sure LaussPompka was dead. He made a nice little last-ditch effort here, coming up with Void Rays and carriers. 42 kills on this particular carrier. Insane numbers. But again, the Corruptors that popped with the +1 and the +2, just too much to handle. And especially with the Lings going to town back home, LaussPompka was forced to tap out, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.